For decades, we've been told milk builds strong bones. But what if that advice isn't entirely true, especially after age 50? Here's the shocking part. Some recent studies show that drinking too much dairy may not improve bone strength as much as we once believed. And in some cases, it could even slow calcium absorption in older adults. As we age, our bodies produce less of the enzymes needed to process milk efficiently. That means the calcium you think you're getting may not actually reach your bones. According to research from Harvard Health and the Mayo Clinic, certain plant-based drinks can actually support bone density better. Stay until the end, because one on this list surprises almost everyone over 60. Comment yes if you want more videos like this. If you're someone who still pours a glass of milk every morning because you've always believed it's the best thing for your bones, this video is made for you. Go ahead and tap the like button if you care about aging strong and staying active for decades to come. And if you've ever wondered whether plant-based drinks can truly match milk's bone benefits, you're about to find out. We're diving deep into the latest research, real experiences from adults over 50, and practical ways to keep your bones strong without depending on dairy. Now, let's begin by looking at where this belief really came from and why it might not tell the full story. For most of our lives, we've heard one message over and over: drink your milk for strong bones. It was printed on cereal boxes, shown in school ads, even repeated by doctors decades ago. And for many, that habit stuck. A daily glass of milk became a symbol of health and strength. But here's the surprising truth. While milk does contain calcium, it's not always absorbed efficiently. Especially as we age, studies from Harvard Health and the NIH have shown that the body's ability to break down lactose, the natural sugar in milk, declines after about age 40. That means older adults often digest milk less effectively, and the calcium in it may not reach the bones as intended. Even more surprising, some research from the British Medical Journal found that high milk consumption was linked to greater fracture risk in older women, possibly due to inflammation caused by certain milk sugars and proteins. Now, that doesn't mean milk is bad. It means the story is more complex than we were told. Our bodies after 50 are not the same as they were at 20. Digestion slows, stomach acid decreases, and enzyme activity weakens, all of which can make milk less beneficial for bone support. But here's the good news. Nature provides several plant-based drinks that deliver calcium, magnesium, and essential nutrients in a way the aging body can absorb more easily, and that's what we're about to explore. As we cross 50, something subtle but powerful happens inside our bodies. The systems that once handled food, nutrients, and minerals effortlessly begin to slow down. Bone tissue, which used to rebuild quickly, now regenerates more slowly. Digestive enzymes, especially lactase, which breaks down milk sugar, start to decline. And that means even if you're consuming enough calcium, your body might not be absorbing enough of it. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, adults over 50 often experience a 25–40% drop in calcium absorption efficiency compared to younger adults. That's a major reason why bone density tends to fall faster with age, even among people who eat healthy. But calcium isn't the only part of the story. Your bones also depend on magnesium, vitamin D, potassium, and plant-based antioxidants to stay strong and flexible. These nutrients work together like the beams in a house to prevent microscopic cracks that can later become fractures. Here's where things get tricky. Traditional dairy, though rich in calcium, contains very little magnesium or vitamin K2, both crucial for moving calcium into the bones rather than letting it linger in the bloodstream. And when digestion slows down with age, dairy's natural fat and sugar can make that balance even harder to maintain. Many older adults also take medications for blood pressure, thyroid, or acid reflux that can interfere with calcium absorption. So even the best diet can fall short if the body isn't ready to receive those nutrients. That's why the idea of just drink more milk no longer fits. Instead, the smarter path is to focus on bioavailability, how well your body actually uses what you consume. And here's the exciting part. Several plant-based drinks are naturally richer in supportive nutrients and easier to digest, helping calcium get where it truly belongs, your bones. In a moment, we'll explore what the science says about this and why certain plants may actually outperform milk when it comes to building strength after 50. When it comes to bone health, calcium often takes the spotlight, but very few people understand how it's actually absorbed. You see, simply drinking calcium-rich foods doesn't guarantee that your bones will use it. The real key lies in a complex process that depends on stomach acid, vitamin D levels, and something called absorption synergy. According to research published by the National Institutes of Health, calcium absorption happens mainly in the small intestine, and it's strongly influenced by age, diet, and even gut health. In younger adults, the body efficiently extracts about 30–35% of the calcium consumed. But after age 50, that number can drop to 20% or less, especially if digestion has slowed or vitamin D is low. Now, here's where plant-based drinks come in. Many are fortified with calcium that's easier to dissolve in the digestive tract, meaning it can pass more efficiently into the bloodstream. Some, like soy and sesame milk, naturally contain magnesium and phosphorus, two minerals that help lock calcium into bone tissue. In contrast, whole dairy milk, while rich in calcium, often provides more saturated fat and animal protein, which may slightly increase calcium loss through urine when consumed in large amounts. That's why some studies, including one from the Harvard School of Public Health, suggest that diversity in calcium sources, especially from plants, supports stronger, more flexible bones as we age. Another overlooked factor is inflammation. Low-grade inflammation, common in older adults, can weaken bone-building cells. Certain plant compounds, such as flavonoids in oats or sesame lignans, may calm that inflammation, giving your bones a better environment to rebuild. So it's not just about how much calcium you consume. It's about whether your body can use it properly, and whether your diet supports that entire process from digestion to bone renewal. In a moment, we'll begin our countdown of the top 5 plant drinks that can make a real difference for adults over 50. And the first one might be sitting right in your pantry, though it's not as perfect as it seems. 5. Almond milk. Good but overrated. For many people switching away from dairy, almond milk feels like the natural, healthy choice. It's light, low in calories, and has that clean, nutty flavor that blends perfectly with coffee or oatmeal. But when it comes to supporting bone health, almond milk might not be as powerful as you think. Here's why. Most of the calcium in almond milk doesn't come from the almonds themselves, it's added later through fortification. And while that's not necessarily bad, it means the calcium isn't naturally integrated into the drink the way it is in sesame, soy, or even pea-based milks. An average cup of almond milk may provide 20–30 milligrams of calcium naturally, a fraction of what your body needs daily. The rest is added in through calcium carbonate or other mineral forms. But here's the catch. If your digestion is slower, or if you take acid-reducing medications as many adults over 60 do, your stomach may not dissolve those added minerals efficiently. That means your bones get less benefit. Even though the label looks impressive, the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health notes that almond milk can still be a good source of vitamin E and healthy fats, which help protect cells from aging. However, its protein content is almost negligible, only about 1 gram per cup, and protein is essential for maintaining bone density. Without enough protein, your body can't build the collagen scaffold that calcium attaches to, leaving bones more brittle over time. Let's make this real. Take Linda, 67, who decided to go dairy-free after noticing bloating from milk. She switched entirely to almond milk, thinking she was improving her bone health. But during her next routine bone scan, her doctor noticed a slight drop in bone density. After reviewing her diet, they realized she wasn't getting enough calcium or protein, both of which are needed together for bone repair. When she replaced half her almond milk with a more nutrient-dense plant drink, like soy or sesame milk, and added a few extra servings of leafy greens, her next scan stabilized. Her story is a reminder that low-calorie doesn't always mean bone-friendly. So yes, almond milk is great for hydration, heart health, and taste, but it's not your strongest bone ally. If you enjoy it, treat it as a pleasant part of your diet, not the foundation of your calcium strategy. And speaking of digestion and comfort, The next plant drink is one of the gentlest on the stomach, and it carries a hidden bone-strengthening benefit most people completely overlook. 4. Oat milk, gentle on digestion. If almond milk wins for taste, oat milk wins for comfort, especially for adults over 50 who deal with bloating, acid reflux, or lactose sensitivity. Oat milk is naturally smooth, creamy, and easy on the stomach, but its benefits go far beyond digestion. What most people don't realize is that oats contain beta-glucan, special fibers that help stabilize blood sugar and support gut health. And a healthy gut isn't just about digestion. It's one of the keys to how well your body absorbs calcium. According to the Cleveland Clinic, the bacteria in your gut help activate certain enzymes that improve mineral uptake, including calcium and magnesium. So when your gut microbiome is balanced, your bones get stronger support from every sip and bite you take. Oat milk, especially when made from whole oats and fortified with calcium, naturally encourages that environment. But there's more. Many fortified oat milks provide around 300 to 350 milligrams of calcium per cup, about the same as dairy milk, and often include vitamin D and B12, which help with energy and bone metabolism. For seniors who have reduced sunlight exposure or limited diets, that's a quiet but powerful advantage. Now, let's talk comfort. Oat milk is naturally free of lactose and lower in saturated fat, making it easier on digestion and circulation. This matters because adults over 60 often experience slower stomach emptying and less bile production, which can make rich dairy products feel heavy or cause discomfort. Oat milk provides a gentle, satisfying alternative that keeps your bones supported without upsetting your system. Let's look at a real-life example. John, 72, used to drink low-fat cow's milk daily but noticed it left him feeling sluggish and bloated. After switching to fortified oat milk for just a few months, he found his digestion improved and his doctor noted better overall vitamin D levels on his next blood test. John didn't change much else, just the milk in his morning cereal, yet his body felt lighter and more balanced. Still, oat milk isn't perfect. It's naturally lower in protein, around 2 to 3 grams per cup, and sometimes higher in added sugars, depending on the brand. So if you use it, go for unsweetened, calcium-fortified varieties to get the most benefit without the sugar spike. In short, oat milk is an excellent choice for anyone who wants smooth digestion and steady nutrition, a small daily comfort that quietly supports bone strength through better absorption and gut balance. But if you're looking for a plant drink that doesn't just soothe digestion but actually builds bone structure from within, the next one on our list does exactly that thanks to its natural calcium and protein synergy. 3. Soy milk, rich in plant calcium. When it comes to plant-based drinks that truly nourish bones, soy milk deserves far more credit than it gets. While almond and oat milks are gentle and pleasant, soy milk is the one that comes closest to matching dairy's nutritional profile, and in some ways, it even surpasses it. Here's why. Soybeans are naturally rich in plant-based calcium, magnesium, and isoflavones compounds that mimic mild estrogen activity in the body. And that's important because after menopause, the natural drop in estrogen is one of the biggest reasons women lose bone density. According to research published by the National Institutes of Health, soy isoflavones help reduce bone breakdown and may modestly improve bone mineral density in postmenopausal women. That makes soy milk one of the most science-supported plant drinks for bone strength after 50. Each cup typically provides 6 to 8 grams of protein, which helps build the collagen matrix inside your bones, something calcium alone can't do. This perfect combination of calcium plus protein plus phytoestrogens is what makes soy milk such a reliable daily ally for aging bones. But soy's benefits go beyond just structure. It also helps regulate cholesterol, supports heart health, and keeps muscles strong, all of which are critical for maintaining balance and preventing falls as we age. Let's look at a real-world story. Margaret, 69, switched from dairy to soy milk after reading that too much milk protein could cause bloating and fatigue. Within 6 months, she felt lighter, her digestion improved, and her joint stiffness eased slightly. At her next checkup, Her bone density held steady, a big win for someone in her late 60s without prescription supplements. Still, not all soy milks are created equal. Look for calcium-fortified, unsweetened varieties made from whole soybeans, not just soy protein isolates. The closer it is to the natural bean, the more nutrients you'll retain. Soy milk is a balanced, evidence-backed option for men and women alike. But our next plant drink takes things even further, combining high protein, smooth digestion, and exceptional calcium bioavailability. It's not as famous, but its benefits are quietly extraordinary. 2. PEA protein milk, hidden powerhouse. If you've never heard of pea protein milk, you're not alone. But it's quietly becoming one of the most nutrient-complete drinks for older adults. Made from yellow split peas, this smooth, mild-tasting milk is naturally high in plant protein, around 8 grams per cup, almost identical to dairy milk. That makes it a powerful tool for maintaining muscle and bone strength, two things that go hand in hand as we age. Here's what makes pea milk different. Its calcium is usually highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it efficiently. Most brands also fortify it with vitamin D and omega-3s, both of which help calcium move into bones and reduce inflammation around joints. According to research highlighted by the Mayo Clinic, older adults who consume enough protein throughout the day have significantly better bone density and lower fracture risk. That's because bones aren't just made of minerals, they're made of collagen and protein fibers that give them flexibility and resilience. Pea protein milk delivers both the building blocks and the minerals your bones depend on. And here's something many people love about it. Pea milk is completely lactose-free, soy-free, and low in allergens. That makes it perfect for seniors with sensitive digestion or multiple food sensitivities, a common issue after 60. Take Frank, 74. For example, he struggled with digestive issues whenever he drank dairy or soy products. When his daughter introduced him to pea protein milk, he was skeptical until he noticed his stomach felt calmer, his energy improved, and he was able to enjoy smoothies, again without discomfort. He now uses it daily in his oatmeal and post-walk shakes. Pea milk's smooth texture, high protein, and balanced nutrient profile make it one of the most complete plant drinks for supporting bone and muscle health together. But believe it or not, there's still one plant milk that outperforms all of these, an ancient ingredient that's been hiding in plain sight for centuries, with more calcium than any nut, grain, or bean. 1. Sesame milk, the forgotten calcium giant. If there's one plant drink that truly deserves the title bone strength secret, it's sesame milk. It's rich, nutty, ancient, and yet most people over 50 have never even heard of it. Here's the amazing truth. Just 1 cup of sesame milk can contain more calcium than a full glass of dairy milk. That's right. Sesame seeds are naturally one of the highest plant sources of calcium on the planet, with roughly 350-400 milligrams per serving when blended properly. But it doesn't stop there. Sesame milk also provides magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, and natural lignans compounds that help direct calcium into the bones and protect cells from aging stress. According to research cited by the Harvard School of Public Health, magnesium plays a critical role in calcium metabolism. Without it, the body can't properly use calcium, no matter how much you consume. And sesame happens to provide one of the best natural ratios of calcium to magnesium found in any food. For older adults, this balance is a game changer. After 50, when digestion slows and absorption weakens, sesame milk delivers minerals in a naturally bioavailable form, meaning your body recognizes and uses them easily. It's gentle on the stomach, free from lactose, and packed with healthy fats that enhance vitamin D absorption. But perhaps the most impressive benefit comes from its lignans, especially one called sesamin. Studies from the NIH suggest sesamin supports bone density by reducing oxidative stress in bone cells and supporting hormone balance, a key factor for postmenopausal women. Let's make this real. Evelyn, 71, used to drink almond milk every day, thinking it was the best dairy alternative. After learning about sesame milk, she began blending her own just water, a few tablespoons of sesame seeds, and a touch of vanilla. Within months, she noticed her nails and hair growing stronger, her energy steadier, and her digestion calmer. Her doctor later commented that her calcium and vitamin D levels were finally in the optimal range without changing her supplements. Sesame milk also offers versatility. You can drink it plain, add it to smoothies, or pour it over cereal. Because of its natural richness, it satisfies hunger and delivers nutrients without the bloating or fatigue many seniors feel after dairy. The combination of calcium, magnesium, healthy fats, and antioxidants makes sesame milk a quiet hero in the world of aging nutrition. It's not just about replacing milk, it's about giving your bones, heart, and brain the synergy they need to thrive through your 60s, 70s, and beyond. So if you've been searching for the one drink that truly supports bone strength, not just in numbers, but in function, sesame milk deserves a permanent place in your kitchen. So, what have we discovered today? We learned that building strong bones after 50 isn't about drinking more milk. It's about helping your body use calcium better. Almond milk offered simplicity but limited nutrition. Oat milk soothed the stomach and improved absorption. Soy milk balanced protein with natural plant calcium. Pea milk brought strength and muscle support. And sesame milk, the forgotten calcium giant, gave us a perfect harmony of minerals, fats, and antioxidants. The truth is, your bones don't just need calcium, they need teamwork, digestion, protein, vitamins, and the right mineral balance. When you give your body that combination, you don't just protect your bones, you protect your freedom, the ability to walk, garden, dance, travel, and enjoy every day without fear of falling or fatigue. Healthy bones mean independence, confidence, and the strength to keep doing what you love, no matter your age. So maybe it's time to forget the old milk ads and remember what nature has offered us all along. Gentle, powerful, plant-based nourishment that helps you age not just longer but stronger. If this video opened your eyes about bone health, give it a like and share it with a friend who still believes milk is the only answer. Subscribe for more science-backed tips to help you stay strong, mobile, and confident at every age. And in the comments below, tell us which plant drink you'll be trying first: sesame, soy, oat, or pea milk. Your story might inspire someone else to make a healthier choice today. Remember, this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your healthcare provider before making major changes to your diet or supplements. Stay well, stay curious, and keep growing stronger every day.